What's amazing is the excavator came through here and built the channel, but you can hardly even tell the excavator was here. So they're doing a really good job sequencing and maneuvering around the marsh to build these channels and have as little impact on the marsh as possible. So we're at the Port Susan Bay Preserve, which is owned by the Nature Conservancy. We purchased the property in 2001, and in 2012 we were able to initiate restoration here. After the initial restoration, we started post-project monitoring. We had 5 years of monitoring data, primarily focused on tracking vegetation change after the initial restoration. And those initial results are a piece of evidence that led us to the adaptive management phase that we are currently in. The vegetation on site was not establishing the way that we had hoped. The salinity levels at the site were too high, and some of the channel velocities and the water flow at the site were also too high, causing scour or areas where the plants could not establish.
If you look at it, we're over halfway done with the, at least by acreage, of the project extent. And what we saw that we needed was to actually, engineer those channels. So actually excavate them into the site rather than expecting it to happen over time. If we tried to wait for it to just happen naturally, it would take at least 80 years for those channels to form. And given the state at which we see many of our salmon, especially Chinook, we needed to act much faster than 80 years. The kickoff meeting, we had ourselves from TNC, we had BCI, construction contractor, we had folks from Skagit River System Cooperative who are helping us with monitoring for fish in the site as the construction's going on, and some other folks. And just looking around that circle, I felt so excited about what we had to work with. I felt a lot of trust in the group. I knew that everyone was there for the right reasons, to create and improve habitat, to watch out for the fish, watch out for the birds, watch out for everyone there. And it just feels really good to be working with folks who really care about the end product and what we're trying to do.
We ran this excavator and the other one at the Oso side cleanup. So they're pretty unique. There's probably not very many of these in the Northwest. We utilize them when unique projects like this come up. They're really just kind of fun and really slow walking around, but move a lot of material and don't disrupt the native vegetation and habitat the way a traditional excavator would. Fun. This type of work feeds my soul. It feeds basically everyone's soul that works for this company. It's just fun. And every day is a new challenge, and every project's a new project. It's not repetitive. It's just really enjoyable and fun.
We need places for this dynamic ecosystem to move and flow and have that habitat for years to come. And the Stillaguamish Tribe, in their intentions to restore this property, have been working really closely with us so that the work we do here, this channel right behind me, connects directly, effectively to the work they do over here. So when more water is coming across the site from the east and the tides are coming from the west, and we're seeing that back and forth, these channels are ready to receive that water. That energy is appropriate, that salinity is appropriate, so that we can see fish and plants and birds and all those things thrive for a long time.